Test, test, test,
Test, test,
Yep,
test.
good,
We are good to go.
Welcome to tonight's broadcast from North Iowa here in Buffalo Center, Iowa. This is Class 1A Region 3, first round of tournament play. Donna Ellingson here with my partner Reed Peterson. We'd like to share a little information with you about tonight's game. First of all, it's the best 3 out of 5 for the match. If it goes to a fifth set, it'll be played to 15. All sets are win by 2. So tonight for the visiting team,
we have GTRA CSD Titans on the court tonight. They will, I was going to say they'll be on the left side of your screen, but we are not videoing this tonight. So we will try to do our best to keep play over the mic here so that you know what's going on in the game. The Titans are head coached by Adam Michelson and assisted by Chris Olson. Starting for the Titans tonight is number 1, Madison Fay. She's a junior, middle outside hitter. She is 5'9". Number 2, Adri Krieger. She is a senior, right side hitter. She stands at 5'11". Number 4, Lizzie Paulsrock. She is a senior libero, standing at 5'1". Number 5, Mila Murphy, a senior, middle hitter, outside hitter, standing at 5'7". Number 6, Natalie Swadine. She is a junior defensive specialist standing at 5'3". Number 11, Sophie Peterson, a senior DS outside hitter standing at 5'7". And to round off the squad for the starters for the Titans tonight is number 22, Olivia Sorensen. She is a junior. She is the setter for the team, and she stands at 5'7". I believe the Titans are running a 5-1 offense tonight, so she will be setting from front and back row. Coach Ellingson, what do we have for the Bison?
For the Bison, we have number 6, Sophia Hagen. She is going to start as a DS. She's a junior. She oftentimes plays as a libero, but tonight I believe she's playing as a DS. We have number 1, JC Plath. She's also a junior. She's an outside hitter. She stands at 5'7". We have number 2, Ashlyn Beekler. She's a sophomore, outside hitter at 5'7". We have number 4, Lily Beckman. She's a sophomore. She's a setter. She stands 5'7". We have number 11, Teres Vergus. She's a freshman, outside right side hitter. She'll probably play opposite the setter. She stands at 5'5". And we have number 20, Maddie Berg. She's a junior, middle hitter. She stands at 5'9". Micah Peters is the head coach. She's assisted by Rachel Shooter, Riley Stanton, and Elizabeth Carlton. Micah has coached North Iowa Bison for 6 years. This is their 6th year. They are currently at 13-11 overall. They belong to the top of Iowa Conference West Division, and looks like they're just now warming up. So we have about 3.5 minutes before the start of the game. Our officials tonight, line judges, are Linda Kiefer and Garrett Armsdorf. Our officials are Mark Teaser and Dave Minder. It looks like North Iowa has the first serve tonight, and they're going to play, the winner of this match will play the winner at Ackley on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. So the winner of this match will travel to Ackley. Keys for the North Iowa Bison. Coach would like to see consistent serves. She hopes that they can be in system off of serve receive. So they want to be able to side out on that serve receive on a regular basis. They want to be aggressive, have some aggressive play at the net, and make sure that they have open lines of communication so that their team knows what each other is doing. Again, it's the best 3 of 5 for the match.
And for the Titans, talking with their head coach, he said they need to be consistent with their passing game because you can't run an offense without consistent passing. He doesn't want to give up long runs. The team has been getting themselves in trouble with the opponents getting on long runs and digging the hole deep, and they can't dig out of it. They're also, another goal for them is just keeping the ball alive, picking up with the digs the attacks from the Bison and keeping the ball alive, giving them another opportunity to score.
We have a couple minutes before the match is starting. Let's hear from our sponsors.
The Flower Cart and Britt, we are committed to beautifying the lives of children and supporting their education. Please remember the Flower Cart when your son or daughter needs flowers or gifts for their special events. The Flower Cart, across from the elementary school in Britt. Go Eagles!
NSB Bank wishes all athletes good luck in postseason. For the latest financial products and services with a community touch by local decision makers, stop into your NSB branch location in Titanca, Forest City, Thompson, Mason City, or Northwood. NSB Bank, we're here for you. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, your hometown community bank, offering expertise in ag and commercial lending with digital banking products to fit all of your financial needs. Contact us today in Buffalo Center, Lakota, Britt, Lake Mills, and Bryceland. Member FDIC.
Central States Agency in Buffalo Center, offering clients dedicated, experienced professionals to provide the best service in personal and business insurance coverages. Let Central States Agency help you find the right insurance policy for your needs today. Central States Agency is a proud supporter of area athletes.
Okay, we're within 30 seconds of starting. It looks like we're getting ready for the national anthem. I'm not sure who's going to be playing it, but I believe it's a live production, and it looks like it's going to be somebody playing the trumpet.
And there goes the final buzzer of the warm-up, and the teams will be taking their benches, getting their warm-ups off, and getting ready to play.
The officials are now taking their places out on the courts, and the teams have taken their warm-up uniforms off and are going to the end lines.
Not that you can see them, but the Titans are in sleeveless purple jerseys. The Bison are in long-sleeved black jerseys. The libero for the Titans is in white.
No libero at this time for North Iowa. They're going to be playing with a couple DSs, I do believe. We'll turn you over to the PA system in the gym.
The schools of the town of Iowa Conference expect the following conduct at all activities: true school spirit, respect for officials, property, athletes, and others, and excellent sportsmanship demonstrated by healthy competition, friendly rivalry, and pride in confidence. For consideration of tonight's match and for the safety of players and fans, please do not sit in the front row of the bleachers, and please refrain from walking in front of the bleachers when the ball is in play. Now, let's meet our starting lineup for the Titans of GTRA. Starting for the Titans, number 1, Madison Bay. Number 2, Adri Traeger. Number 5, Mila Murphy. Number 6, Natalie Sweden. Number 11, Sophie Peterson. Number 22, Olivia Sorensen. And the libero for the Titans is number 4, Lizzie Palsrod. The Titans are coached by head coach Adam Michelson and assistant coach Chris Olson. And now, let's meet our starting lineup for the North Iowa Bison. Starting for the Bison, number 1, JC Black. Number 2, Ashlyn Meekler. Number 4, Lily Beckman. officials for tonight's match are Dave Minders and Mark Teaser. Now, at this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem by Garrett Armstrong.
Okay, we are ready. The teams are getting their last minute comments from their coaches and are taking the floor. The officials will be checking the lineup and will be ready to have the first serve. Again, North Iowa will be serving it first. It looks like number 1, J.C. Plath, will be the first server.
Our officials are checking the lineup at this point, waiting for the Titans to take the court. And once they are on the court, then they will be beckoning in. He'll check the lineup and they'll beckon in the libero. Again, the Bison do not have a libero.
Okay, we're ready for the first serve. The ball's been tossed out by the down official. North Iowa is getting ready. Number 1, J.C. Plath puts the ball into play. Nice deep serve.
Passed up and in the setter's hands of the Titans and is tipped over the net into the Bisons.
And the Bison picked that up at number 2. Ashley Beekler just dropped a tip in for the first score of the game.
She pushed that right into the blocker's hands and it rolled down in front of her. Score is 1-0 in favor of the Bison.
Serving again is J.C. Plath. Serve to middle back. A tip and handled quite easily by J.C. Plath. Tipped
Brought over.
Free ball scores.
Miscommunication by the Titans and the ball drops to the floor. The libero dug up the ball from off the block and it went down. Bison are in the lead 2-0.
Serving again is J.C. Plath.
Another nice pass with the Titans for the attack, and she takes that one down with her left hand. That was Adri Krager, senior right side hitter, but she hit out of the left side at that point. She is 5'11".
Score is 2-1.
We have Natalie Swadine. She is a DS for the Titans.
Ball was handled by North Iowa to an outside attack by Ashlyn Beekler. Coming back at them.
Dug up by the libero, and on the attack again was Adri Krieger. She gets another kill.
North Iowa was unable to handle that ball. Scores tied up 2-2.
Again, back on Natalie Swadine is back on the service line.
Handled by number 1. A nice tip over
and a good
by Ashlyn
dig
Beeker.
By
and a free ball
Olivia
over.
Sorensen.
Tara Vergoose takes it. Middle attack.
Bison on the attack. Brought back to the front row. Tipped over by the Titans.
A nice set by the Bisons of North Iowa. Out to number 2, Ashley Beekler, and it goes down for a kill.
Just up and over the fingertips of the blockers.
Little off-speed attack. So now the Bison are ahead 3-2, and number 11, Tara Vergoose, is serving for the Bison.
See if the Titans can handle this. And again, nice seam by the Bison server, went right between the libero and the left defensive back.
Might have been a little long, but it was touched. Serving again by the Bisons. Nice serve.
Brought up and nobody there. Ball was brought up low to the setter. She put it in the air and nobody took the ball.
Substitution coming in for the Titans.
We have number 20, Corrine Cook, coming in. She is a sophomore, middle outside hitter. She stands at 5'8".
Serving again for the Bison at 5'2" is number 11, Tara Vagoose. Nice serve. She served a tough serve. Free ball coming over to the Bison.
Over.
Handled by the Bison and tipped over.
Outside attack for the Titans. Brought up by the Bison.
Outside attack now by the Bison. Just a little too short. Went into the net for a score for the Titans.
As the libero for the Titans goes back to serve, number 1 will move to the front row, Madison Fay. The libero does not have to come out if she goes back to serve.
Ball was handled by the Bison,
nice
and now they're going to right side attack. It was a free ball over, handled easily by the libero for the Titans. Back in Bison.
And a nice attack.
Nice outside attack by number 2, Ashlyn Beaker for the Bison. Substitutions coming in for the Bisons. Number 8, Becca Hoffman will replace number 20, Maddie Berg, and she'll go to the back row. And number 7 will come in the front row, Lily Beckman, and she'll replace Sophia Hagen. Bisons are serving. Nice straight line serve.
Ball brought up, back row.
Back row attack didn't quite work out for the Titans. The score is 7-3. Bisons are leading. They'll serve again. Number 8, Becca Hoffman has the ball.
And the ball is touched by number 20, Corrine Cook. Again, she had just come into the game. Looking over for some direction from the coach. Let's see if they can get this ball up. His goal was to get good passes tonight. And again,
right down the line
shot.
Becca Hoffman is just about painting that line. Or Lily. Is it Lily? Yes.
We have number 11 coming back
Hoffman.
in. Sophie Peterson is returning into the game. She is a senior. She's a DS outside hitter, standing at 5'7". See if Becca Hoffman can.
9-3, a nice float serve over to GTRA.
Free ball over by the Titans into the Bison's court.
Handled by the Bison's outside attack.
Outside attack, and again, Ashlyn Beechler with the kill.
She was able to use that strong block there. They were up high, and she just wiped it off the top of their hands. 10-3 serving Bisons.
Sophie Peterson takes the ball. The ball is set out to Madison Fay, but she just was too tight to the net, did not get in an approach to
And we
attack.
have a timeout now by the Titans.
We are going to go to our sponsors.
The Farmers Co-op of Forest City, Leyland, New Buffalo Center, Iowa, and Keister, Minnesota. For all your feed, seed, fertilizer, chemical, and fuel needs, see the Farmers Co-op, serving the area since 1916. Good luck to our area athletes from the Farmers Co-op Association.
State Savings Bank and Rake, offering the financial expertise you need. Loans, savings, checking accounts, and more. See the staff today at State Savings Bank, providing quality financial services in downtown Rake since 1914.
Okay, we are back live. Score is 11-3.
In favor of the Bison. Bison still have the serve. I believe that's Becca Hoffman back there on the service line for the Bison.
That is correct. They retain the serve. Nice.
And a short serve. Natalie Studine.
Left-handed hitter for the Titans. Put it over. Oh, nice block by the Titans.
That time she tried to go up and over the block, but Adri Krieger was there to put it right back down on top of her and out of bounds.
Titans scored point number 4. It is 11-4 right now.
Adri Krieger was serving.
Oh, Bison had to give away a free ball. They weren't able to cleanly handle that serve.
Nice attack by the middle.
Set up to Bison's middle, and blockers covered it. They're going to reset. Outside attack by number 2, Ashlyn Beaker.
Taken over by 22.
Oh, a little tip.
Ow!
Nice job by the Bison
The
setter.
blockers were setting up to block another attack, and the setter just took it up and over and into zone 4.
For
nice
a
play
point.
by the Bison.
12-4. The Bison are serving. Number 2, Ashley.
Overpass by the Titans into the Bison court.
Outside
Off the block. Brought up by the libero.
Oops.
We have a double hit called on the setter for the Titans.
Score is 13-4, and the Bisons are serving. It's Ashlyn Beaker. Nice serve right out to the
Ball
middle.
is up to the outside attack. Going deep.
Was handled by the Bisons, and they're going to middle attack, and it is a kill.
And off the block again and down.
That's number 7, Caitlin Mattoon, I believe, that just recorded that kill. Bison are serving again. Short serve.
Brought up by the libero.
Down ball from the Titans. Again, a middle attack.
And that ball is into zone 6, deep.
Score is 15-4.
The Bison are on a roll. This is exactly what the head coach, Adam Michelson, didn't want to happen, was for the Bison to go on long runs.
Short serve by the Bison scores a point.
Getting some direction from the coach. The Titans are going to try to figure out how to get out of this service order. Deep ball.
Deep was handled by the Bison. They took it, so now they need to play it. Free ball over.
Up to the right side and out of bounds. That attack was by Madison Fay. Just went a little bit too wide. She's a junior. She stands at 5'9". She's gotten her hand on a lot of attacks, but just not got the kill block.
Bison are serving 17-4. It's going to be a free ball back to the Bison. Nice pass up to their setter and
Blockers
an outside
up,
attack.
touch off the block.
Oh, nice kill by number 1, JC Plath. Score is 18-4 in favor of the Bison, and the Bison are continuing to serve with Ashlyn Beaker there. Short serve again.
Nice up by the libero for the Titans.
A free ball over, handled by the Bison, and they're going to tip a free ball back to the Titans.
Free ball coming from the Titans deep into the Bison court.
Nice up to the
set
center.
To the outside. And there is a touch on the ball by the Titans, and Bison have scored their 19th point. The score is now 19-4, and we have a timeout, the second timeout by head coach Adam Michelson. We will be going to a sponsor.
State Line Cooperative of Buffalo Center, Lakota, and Ledyard, specializing in agronomy, feed, grain, and livestock solutions. Good luck to our area athletes from State Line Cooperative. Real people, real pride.
On. Just unofficially, it looks like the Bison as a team have accumulated 6 ace serves, so that's a serve that cannot be handled second time by any player on the opposing team. Also kills, I believe JC Plath has 2, Ashlyn Beaker has 2, and I think Caitlin Mattoon also has 2. So it looks like the North Iowa setter is spreading the wealth. She's using all of her hitters, makes it a little tougher for the blockers to decide where to go. Score is 19-4. The Bison are getting ready to serve. Again, it's number 2, Ashlyn Beaker serving. Nice serve.
Taken by Natalie Svedin. Ball is tapped over the net by the Titans into the Bison court, going to the middle attack, and it is down by number 7. Caitlin Mattoon.
And unofficially, that is her 3rd kill.
The Bison are handling the ball well when it gets brought back over to them. See if the Titans can get something going here, get a good pass up, get an attack on the ball.
Bison served.
Brought up by the libero. And an attack into the net by number 11, Sophie Peterson. She is being subbed in for by number 20, Corrine Cook.
Score is 21-4, and number 2, Ashlyn Beaker, continues to serve. She's really putting in a tough serve.
Nice pass, outside attack by the Titans.
Handled by the Bison, and it's going to the middle attack, and
a block. It back into the Bison court. And a nice save, and again, The defensive specialists are working their tails off back there, bringing balls up, and balls are dropping. Miscommunication on the Titans' part.
Nice spot, though, for that free ball. Oh, an ace. Another ace by
between two defenders.
Number 2, Ashlyn Beaker.
We have a sub coming into the game. Number 3, Lily Heine is coming in. She is a defensive specialist. She's a junior. She stands at 5'3". We have another sub coming in, number 5. I'm sorry, not a sub. We are replacing the libero with number 5, Mila Murphy.
Serving number 2, Ashlyn Beekler. Serves another
ace serve. We are at set point in this first set. The score is 24-4. Bison are doing a great job back there on that service line. And there is another ace serve, and the score is 25-4 for our first set. The teams will be going to their benches. We will be going to our sponsors.
The Flower Cart and Britt, we are committed to beautifying the lives of children and supporting their education. Please remember the Flower Cart when your son or daughter needs flowers or gifts for their special events. The Flower Cart, across from the elementary school in Britt. Go Eagles!
NSB Bank wishes all athletes good luck in postseason. For the latest financial products and services with a community touch by local decision makers, stop in to your NSB branch location in Titanca, Forest City, Thompson, Mason City, or Northwood. NSB Bank, we're here for you. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, your hometown community bank, offering expertise in ag and commercial lending with digital banking products to fit all of your financial needs. Contact us today in Buffalo Center, Lakota, Britt, Lake Mills, and Bryceland. Member FDIC.
Okay, we are getting ready for set 2. Unofficially, it looks like North Iowa Bison came up with 10 ace serves. That's really tough to compete when you can't pass the ball. I think J.C. Plath has 2 kills. Ashlyn Beekler looks like 2, and Caitlin Mattoon hitting out of the middle looks like she had 3 kills. So it looks pretty good, even for the North Iowa Bison as far as hitters there.
And the Titans are taking the floor after some direction from the coach. His goal tonight was to be consistent with their passing game. For the most part, on serve receive, other than those ace services, they have been bringing the ball up, but just miscommunication in that front row for the Titans.
The Bison have done a nice job of passing and putting that ball right in their setter's hands. Typically, she's been able to just receive that ball right in front of the 10-foot line so she has all her options.
Olivia Sorensen back on the service line for the Titans, and she gets an ace serve.
And to lead the score off in set 2.
She's back on the service line. Ball is up into the Bison court. Nice pass by the Bison. Outside hitter, Maddie Berg. And it is dug up by the libero. Outside attack by the Titans.
Oh,
and
nice,
it again
nice
brought
dig.
up.
And another attack
and through the hands of the
J.C.
defense
Plath.
of the Grettinger-Terrell Titans. That was a nice little volley back and forth between these two teams.
It's always fun to see those longer rallies.
Score is 1-1.
Bison are serving.
Libero brings the ball up to the outside attack, tipped over the net into the Bison court. And we are going to have an over-the-net call on the Titans. The ball was dropping to the net. She's just a little bit too excited about that ball being tight to the net.
That's just too bad. It wasn't going to go over, so North Iowa kind of was bailed out.
Back to the right side attack for the Titans.
Handled by the Bison. And number 2, Beekler.
Libero brings the ball up, tipped over.
Again, a long rally. It looks like the Bison
right side attack by the Bison. Going to get dug up. Somebody's going to get it, and it is over the net. Popped up by the Bison.
Free ball over to the Titans.
We're going to go to a middle attack.
And
it is for a kill. for number 5, Mila Murphy.
Score is tied 2-2 with the Titans serving.
We have Natalie Swedeen serving for the Titans.
Handled well by the Bison with the right side attack.
Brought up again, dug up by Natalie. And we have a double hit again called on the Titans.
That ball was just rolling off of her fingertips. Touched it kind of first one and then the other. Again, serving for the Bisons is number 11, Tara Vagoose.
Libero with the ball, brought over by the setter Olivia Sorensen with a free ball into the Bisons. Maddie Berg on the attack.
And
lets the ball get a little bit behind her. Takes it out the back end for the score. The third point for our guests on the board tonight, the Titans. Its score is 3-3. Libero for the Titans is serving, and it is into the net. Lizzie Paulsrock. We have some subs coming in for the Bison.
Now, number 8, who is Becca Hoffman, and number 7, Caitlin Mattoon. Caitlin Mattoon came into the front row, and Becca Hoffman came into the back row. Hoffman will serve. Score is 4-3. She's got a nice
Natalie
serve.
taking.
Nice
And
block.
the setter trying to bring the ball over the net.
We have an injury timeout here, I do believe.
Well, the Titans took the timeout. Okay, and we are going to go to our sponsors.
Central States Agency in Buffalo Center, offering clients dedicated, experienced professionals to provide the best service in personal and business insurance coverages. Let Central States Agency help you find the right insurance policy for your needs today. Central States Agency is a proud supporter of area athletes.
The Farmers Co-op of Forest City, Leyland, New Buffalo Center, Iowa, and Keystone, Minnesota. For all your feed, seed, fertilizer, chemical, and fuel needs, see the Farmers Co-op, serving the area since 1916. Good luck to our area athletes from the Farmers Co-op Association.
Okay, we're back. It looks like the Bison are on the court. The score is 5-3. The Bison are serving, and we're just waiting for the Titans to get on the court. And
that was the setter, Olivia Sorensen, requesting the timeout from her coach.
Okay, serving 5-3, Bison in the lead. Number 8, Becca Hoffman.
Ball is taken by Sophie Peterson. Free ball over by Adri.
Outside attack by the Bison is blocked.
And we get a kill block by Madison Fay and Adri Krager.
Nice solid block. They were there waiting. They looked like they knew where that ball was going to go when they were
Krager
there.
is back on the service line.
Handled by the Bison serve-receive pattern.
Nice right side attack, and defensive specialist Natalie Swedeen got it to the libero, and then right back. It was like a pinball machine out there. We have number 7, Zoe Gilmore, coming into the game for Adri Krager.
Score is 6-4.
And we have a mishandled ball by Natalie Swedeen for an ace serve.
And that's number 2, Ashlyn Beekler that served that ball. She gave them so much trouble in the first set. We'll see what happens in this set. Another nice serve, handled this time. Bison are going to set the
middle attack,
and it just drops.
Sophie Peterson got that ball in the air, and again, nobody else from the Titans court could get underneath it to keep the ball alive.
Score is 8-4. Beekler is serving again.
Going to the outside attack.
A free ball
Sophie
over.
Peterson.
Bison take a right side attack, and that's for a kill. JC Plath, I believe that's her 4th kill tonight. Score is 9-4 in favor of the Bison.
And this is exactly what head coach Adam Michelson did not want to happen, was a long run by the Bison. So he's going to put a sub in here, maybe break the momentum of the Bison server. Corrine Cook is into the game.
Ashlyn Beeker serving. She, again, nice.
Natalie Swedeen with the ball to the outside attack by Corrine Cook, who just came into the game. She goes wide with the attack.
I think she was trying to go cross court, and she just turned a little too much. 10-4. Beekler continues to serve.
And
it
off
is
the
touched.
fingertips of number 7, Zoe Gilmore. She is just a sophomore, defensive specialist, stands at 5'4".
Score is 11-4. I believe this is Beekler's second ace in this rotation. So we're going to get an illegal hit call on
that came off the
Titans.
hands of Zoe Gilmore right into the setter's hands, but as she ticked it over the net, the official deemed that it was an illegal.
Beekler serving another ace. Excellent
Zoe
serve.
Gilmore struggling back there in that back row. See if she can get a hand under it.
Score is 13-4. So Beekler's really widening the lead for North Iowa. Again, a nice serve.
Nice up by the libero for the Titans.
Handled
Bison court. Outside attack by J.C. Flapp, and she just about took it into her support system over there on the student section.
Yes,
who are all dressed in Hawaiian gear tonight.
We have a nice student section cheering their team on. Score is 13-5.
Sophie Peterson back on the service line, and that ball goes into the net. She's a senior, standing at 5'7".
Just tossed a little too far out in front of her. She wasn't able to get that ball over the net. Serving for the Bison, number 4, Lily Beckman. Nice serve by
Natalie Swedin with the ball and with the attack.
Nice dig by
Going to the middle, attack by the Bison, and off the hands of Swedin for a kill for the Bison.
And I believe that's number 4 for Caitlin Mattoon. Score is 15-5. Bison are serving in. Oh,
and an ace serve.
Nobody moved their feet to cover that little hole in the serve-receive pattern.
That get the libero, get her hands underneath that ball, get it up. There's Natalie Sudin with the ball. Free ball over by the libero, and it is going to go deep for the 17th point for the Bison. 17-5 is the score. We have a new player coming in for the Titans, Lily Heine. She will replace Sophie Peterson.
Beckman is serving again for the Bison. A nice little float serve.
At the fresh legs of Lily Heine. Ball drops right in front of her again for another ace serve.
Looked like it was going to float a little bit more, and there's a long serve.
Good pass. And a nice attack by Madison Fay. Again, she's a junior. She'll be back next year. She stands at 5'9". Libero comes out of the game, and number 5, Mila Murphy, will come in as Madison Fay goes back to serve.
Score is 18-6 in favor of the Bison, and they're in their serve-receive pattern. Taking this
into the net by Madison Fay with the serve. I believe the libero will be coming back into the game for her. We have some subs coming in for the Bison.
Number 6 is Sophie Hagen. She came in the back row, and number 20, Maddie Berg, came into the front row. It looks like Maddie might be playing middle. Yes, she is.
Into the net by the Bison server. So now we have a substitution coming in. Number 2, Adri Krager is coming back in. I believe she'll be coming into the front row. She can get her hands up there on some of these blocks.
And she's left-handed, playing on the right-hand side, so she's got some advantages. Nice pass set by the Bison.
Nice dig by the Titans setter.
Free ball to the Bison.
Free ball over by the libero into the Bison court.
Oh, a tight set.
To the net, and that Adri Krieger, we were just talking about her height and working on the right side. The ball tried to be tipped over the net, and she puts it down for a kill block. The setter now serving, Olivia Sorensen.
And she serves an ace.
And that's an ace serve, which takes our score 19-9 in favor of the Bison.
Unofficially, that GTRA has 3 ace serves in this set. Oh, that one could have been long, but was handled by the Bison.
Free ball over into the Titans court.
That also could have been long.
Nice pass up, going to Madison Fay for the kill.
She's a left-hander working on the right-hand side of the court. We don't often see those players, and they're a little bit harder to block.
And her setter is utilizing her there. That's a nice power, and she's in left front right now.
Nice fast set.
Transitioning over to that spot.
Nice pass by the Bison to the outside.
Maddie Berg.
Number 20, yes.
Off the fingertips of the blockers, number 5, Mila Murphy. Maddie gets a kill.
Score is 20-10.
Setter after the ball, passes it over the net. Bison push it deep.
Outside attack by the Titan. Set up by the Bison for an outside attack and a kill.
Through the block and off the hands of number 3, Lily Heine.
Nice fast arm by number 2, J.C. Plath.
Number 11, Sophie Peterson, is returning to the game. Lily Heine will be coming out for the bench, get some rest. And let's see if we can get...
Bison are serving again. Number 1 is J.C. Plath.
And a deep ball, and mishandled by the Bison for the score for the Titans. The score is 21-11 in this second set.
Bison are back in serve receive. The Titans are serving.
Natalie Swadin is serving the ball in the setter's hands for the Bison. Maddie Berg with the attack goes wide.
Just went wide.
All right, so our score now is 21-12. Let's see if Natalie can get another point on the board for the Titans.
Oh, long serve.
Long.
Too much
think
energy.
About it, for the Titans tonight, or for any of the seniors, the loss will mean
another long serve.
That ball went long. We have the libero, number 4, Lizzie Paulsrock, going back to serve for the Titans. Got a nice deep serve handled by the Bison, going to the outside attack, pushed over. Libero brings the ball up into the middle to Madison Frey.
The Bison were able to slow it down just a little bit. And number 2, Ashlyn Beaker records
really
another
nice
kill.
Down ball with some top spin on that. Took the ball right down to the floor. Becca Murphy back into the game for Madison. Maddie Berg.
Score is 23-13.
2 points away from this second set for
Becca
the Bison.
Hoffman, I believe, was the server. Free ball over to the Bison. Handled by the Bison. Middle hit. And I don't think it cleared the net.
4-hit call. There was no touch on the block.
That was Caitlin Mattoon attempting that hit in the middle, but just didn't quite get it over. 23-14.
Krager on the serve.
Bison are a little bit out of system, but are handling the ball and taking.
Nice dig by Natalie Sudin. Free ball over the net.
Oh, good communication on the part of the Bison. Attack
and
number
nice
2.
Attack.
Ashlyn Beaker records another kill. I believe she has 5 tonight. And it is set point for the Bison at 24.
Zoe Gilmore coming into the game for the Titans. 24-14.
Oh, a nice float serve for a kill.
Serve for the set.
That was Ashlyn Beekler again.
The Bison lead this match tonight, the first 2 sets to none for the Titans. We are going to go to our sponsors.
State Savings Bank and Rake, offering the financial expertise you need. Loans, savings, checking accounts, and more. See the staff today at State Savings Bank, providing quality financial services in downtown Rake since 1914.
State Line Cooperative of Buffalo Center, Lakota, and Ledyard, specializing in agronomy, feed, grain, and livestock solutions. Good luck to our area athletes from State Line Cooperative. Real people, real pride.
The Flower Cart and Brit, we are committed to beautifying the lives of children and supporting their education. Please remember the Flower Cart when your son or daughter needs flowers or gifts for their special events. The Flower Cart, across from the elementary school in Brit. Go Eagles!
And we are back live here with the Bison starting to come out onto the court. Bison players have a little bit of pink in their hair tonight. I believe that's probably for breast cancer awareness.
This is Cancer Awareness Month, I do believe.
Still waiting for the Titans to return to the court. About a minute 30 between sets here left to go.
This is set 3, best 3 out of 5. So if the Bison win this, they will move on and play Wednesday night in Ackley. The Titans need this set to stay in the match. Again, best 3 out of 5 to 25. This is Class 1A Region 3 Volleyball. We're broadcasting from Buffalo Center, the home of the North Iowa Bison.
And we have the libero being beckoned in by the official. Number 4, Lizzie Paulsrock. She has done a nice job getting underneath some of those balls tonight on the attack from the Bison. Bison will have first serve.
It is number 1, J.C. Plath, serving.
Mila Murphy with the pass into the setter's hands, tipped over by Natalie Swadine.
Nice cover by J.C.
Free ball by the
Plath.
Bison into.
2 hits called on the Bison.
2 hits. That ball was passed up by the Titans straight to the net, and she went up to take the ball over. Coach
Peters wants to talk about that being a block and then a touch, and I don't believe that the officials considered that first one a block.
No, not a block. I believe she did an offensive move on the ball, and then once it came back down on her, then she took it over the net. I believe that was a good call by the official. And we have Natalie Swadine back on the service line, and again into the net. You know, when you serve the ball into the net, you just don't get an opportunity to have the other team make a decision on whether it's in or out.
Correct. It's better to miss long than it is into the net. Free ball over to the Bison, handled by the setter. And number 2, J.C. Plath, decides to go on 2 for a kill.
Yep,
I believe
and that was down the line, and the defense for the Titans just was not ready.
I believe that's unofficially 5 kills for her.
See what's going to happen here with this serve.
Serving again.
Natalie Swadine takes the ball, and it goes right into the up official's hands. He is not one of the players on the court, so I believe we're going to see Bison serve that ball again. That would be an ace serve for the Bison.
Looks like 17 ace serves for the night for the Bison.
Brought up by the libero. And
I think that's 4 hits.
And we are going to have a 4-hit call. That attack was by Sophie Peterson. Just did not clear the top of the net.
Serving 4-1 for the Bison, number 11, Vergus serves an ace, another ace serve.
Natalie Swadine just not able to handle that ball. That was a deep serve. She took it over her head.
Kind of to a blind corner, that position 1. And hit the net on that serve, so that's a service error. I think that's the 3rd one on the entire night for the Bison. That's a pretty good ratio.
Libero for the Titans is serving Lizzie Paulsrock. Attacked by the Bison. Oh, and it is brought up by Natalie to the libero.
Nice
and now
save.
over to Adri, and that ball
just missed the Bison court, so it scores a point for them. Incoming is number 8, Becca Hoffman, and number 7, Caitlin Mattoon. Caitlin will come into the front row, and Becca Hoffman will go back to serve. Score is 6-2. Nice serve.
Sophie Peterson with that reception, and we have a double hit called on the Titans.
That looked a little sticky, so I can see
Olivia
why they called
Sorensen
that.
getting a little frustrated.
Again, Hoffman serving for the Bison at 7-2. Nice serve, deep serve.
Sophie Peterson with the reception.
A down ball from the Titans, handled by the Bison to an outside attack. And it was blocked, but it was blocked out of bounds.
Blockers were up, but she tooled it off, what we call tooling it off the block, and it came right back at the Bison bench off the block.
It's tough when they're able to use your hands.
Hoffman with the serve. Natalie Swadine with the reception.
A free ball over. Middle attack by the Bison, number 7, Caitlin Mattoon, and she gets a kill. Score is 9-2. Oh, it looks like we're going to have a timeout by the Titans. So a good chance to update here. J.C. Plath, I believe, has 5 kills on the night. Ashlyn Beaker, 5. Caitlin Mattoon, 5. Maddie Berg, 1. But the real story is from the service line for the Bison. I have 17 or 18 ace serves for them and only 3 errors. That's a really good ratio. Certainly anything a coach could be happy with. I believe that GTRA has 2 aces, but it looks to me like they have 5 or 6 errors. So they'll probably want to clean that up from the service line. Everyone wants to serve aggressive, but there's that point between serving aggressive and serving in that you have to kind of balance that out. Both teams are now taking the court. The score is 9-2, and the Bison continue to serve. It is Becca Hoffman.
And see if the Titans can stop this run by the Bison. And off the arms of Lizzie Paulsrock. Just did not get behind the ball, swung her arms out, and it went back to the back wall off her arms.
I think that ball may have moved on her a little bit. I think she thought she was lined up, but she wasn't as the ball contacted.
And they're going to go right back at her. There's a nice pass by Lizzie. And down the line for the kill by Adri Krager. She will now go back to the service line.
They just need to get her more balls when she's hanging out there in that right front side. She has been pretty much unstoppable when they put the ball in her hand.
She is on the service line. Good serve.
Outside attack. A line drive.
Oh, and a nice
by
up by
Mattoon.
Natalie. Nice dig by Natalie Sodine into the Bison court.
And the Bison have set it up again. A middle attack, but I don't think it went over. It's going to be called 4 hits.
Yeah, the 4 hit, and that gives the Titans their 4th point in set 3. The score is 10-4.
Bison are in serve receive. Pass the ball to the setter, just a little bit behind
Going to the right side
line.
attack, and it does not clear the net.
Ashlyn Beaker tried to knock that over with her hand, with the fist bump. It just didn't work for her.
Adri Krager back on the service line.
Serving 10-5.
Left hand, nice top spin on the ball, and it is taken right back over by both teams. Nice pass up, going to go to the outside.
Oh, wow, that was a short
Very
set,
quick set, very short to the net.
Both
ball
teams
is
are
still
playing
alive.
with chaos.
Titans are going to go.
A little tip over. Now Bisons will set up their offense and go out to number 2, who's been blocked.
Block is up.
And a tip over
Natalie
by the setter.
Sodine. And a back row attack, and does not clear the net. Back row attack by Adri Krager. And in comes number 7, Zoe Gilmore, to replace her in the back row.
She just needed that set a little higher, I think, and she'd had it.
Our score is 11-5. Brought up by the...
Oh, it's an ace. Is that
brought up by Lizzie, and nobody else could get underneath it, so that gets scored as an ace serve for the Bison.
And that's Ashlyn Beaker, who's really given the Titans all they can handle and then some at the service line. Another nice serve and
off the hands of libero Lizzie Paulsrock. She's just struggling back there right now. The ball is moving on her. She thinks she's under it, and it moves.
It's coming so fast.
Good job
so
by
hard.
Ashlyn Beecher.
Another good serve by her, but
and the setter trying to run a back set to the middle, and miscommunication again. Nobody gets there. Score is 14-5. Beechler on the service line.
She's done such a nice job on the service line.
And a nice tip over. It was a low ball up.
Oh, didn't clear. Didn't clear number 1. J.C. Plath tried to hit that.
No, that was he called it down. It was off the block. So we have Sophie Peterson back on the service line for the Titans. Again, senior. Could be her last set of the season.
Nice pass. And
that
a
ball is
great
in.
kill.
Nobody home in zone 1. Nice spot to put the ball.
I think that was Caitlin Mattoon again hitting another kill. I have her unofficially for 6.
And the ball is into the net.
That's a rare service error for the Bison. They've done such a nice job from the service line, but that is a miss.
Madison Fay back on the service line. Libero comes out of the game. And off the top of the net for an ace served by Madison Fay.
It used to be if it hit the net, it was no good. Now that has changed, and So it hit the net and rolled over. Nobody was really ready for that. That's a tough serve to handle. 15-8, Bison leading.
She has just a little bit of a jump serve, and that one goes into the net. Libero will return to the game. Madison Fay will come out.
Score is 16-8. Coming into the game for the Bison is number 6, Sophie Hagen, and number 20, Maddie Berg. Number 6, Sophia Hagen will be serving. Little
taken by Natalie Sudin. Going, and that time, but it goes long. The setter ran that same play with the miscommunication, but this time number 5, Mila Murphy, just sends it a little too long. Taken by Sophie Peterson.
Running the middle again.
And again. Running out of the middle, Mila Murphy just cannot get on top of the ball and bring the ball down.
She's
going
just a little
long
too
out
far
the back
behind
end.
it. Serving.
Score is 18-8.
Sophia Hagen is serving, and that's an ace for her. The Bison are just racking up points from the service line. Another nice serve.
Natalie Sudin. Setter chases it down.
Free ball over.
Mila Murphy with the free ball. Bison on the attack.
Tapped over by J.C.
Natalie Sudin, brought the ball up. The setter just could not get to it to get a ball set up for an attack. The score is 20-8. We are 5 points away from match.
A nice float serve by the Bison, but handled by the Titans. And a free ball over.
And ball brought up by Sophie Peterson. Kind of nice little dig back there. Another little punch up, but nobody else can get under that ball. See if we can get a play
Serving
out of the
again is
Titans.
Sophia Hagen.
Nice up by Sophie.
Free ball coming over. Bison
and
weren't
Maddie
able to
Berg
bring it
just
over.
could not get to that ball.
Score is 21-9 in favor of the Bison.
Adri Krager coming back into the game as number 22, Olivia Sorensen, goes back to serve. She is the setter for the Titans. And that ball,
I think it was long, but the Bison handled it, and we're not
Maddie
able
Berg
to bring it over.
mishits that ball and goes down into the net. The score is now 21-10.
That's a tough ball when it's coming over
Olivia
your shoulder.
Sorensen, she's just a junior setter for the Titans.
Nice ace serve. She's got a lot of heat on that serve, number 22 does.
Score is 21-11. Olivia still serving.
Again, a nice fast serve. Outside attack by the Bison.
By Maddie Berg.
And there's that left-hander.
Adri ball is up by the libero. Sophie Peterson tracks it down, and we have 4 hits called on the Titans. Score is 22-11.
Titans just couldn't get that ball over on 3 hits. It almost made it to the net. Serving is J.C. Plath for the Bison, 22-11. Nice little short serve, and that's served in for an ace.
Came right at the setter. She had no chance to get that ball up into the hitter's hands.
I have unofficially 23 aces on the night for all 3 sets for the Bison.
23-11.
Handled by the Titans.
And that left-hander from the outside.
Nice attack. Bison weren't able to handle.
Adri Krager. Now we have Natalie Swadin going back on the service line again. She's just a junior.
Bison are in serve receive, and they handled the ball. Were able to get it to the front row.
And off the antenna, which is going to score the 13th point for the Titans. Our score is 23-13.
That was a
Bison are 2 points away from set and match.
Another nice serve from the Titans. And
Free
a free ball
over.
That's always great news so that you can run your offense.
Trying to get
Nice
that ball
spot.
out there to Adri. Pushed over by Maddie Berg.
A free ball back to the Bison. Let's see if
Nice
they can
little
set up their
rally here.
offense. Number 2.
And there we go.
Ashlyn Beaker. I think that's her 6th kill on the night. And we are at set and match point for the Bison, 24-13. Serving is number 11, Tara Vagoose.
Ball is taken by libero. Lizzie pushed over by Sophie Peterson.
Handled by the Bison. They're going to set the middle.
Maddie Berg. And she gets the kill for the final point of set 3 and the match.
25-13. Again, just a reminder that the North Iowa Bison will play the winner of the region at Ackley. So they'll play Wednesday night, 7 o'clock at Ackley. This is Class 1A Region 3 volleyball from North Iowa.
We're going to hear from a few of our sponsors, and we'll be back with an unofficial report on some of the kills and ace serves by the Bison.
NSB Bank wishes all athletes good luck in postseason. For the latest financial products and services with a community touch by local decision makers, stop in to your NSB branch location in Titanca, Forest City, Thompson, Mason City, or Northwood. NSB Bank, we're here for you. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, your hometown community bank, offering expertise in ag and commercial lending with digital banking products to fit all of your financial needs. Contact us today in Buffalo Center, Lakota, Britt, Lake Mills, and Bryceland. Member FDIC.
Okay, we just want to wrap up tonight with the North Iowa Bison taking the victory in 3 straight sets. I think it was a nice job by the setter to move the ball around. Unofficially, we have a J.C. Plath for 6 kills, Ashlyn Wiekler for 6 kills, Caitlin Mattoon for 6 kills, and Maddie Berg for 1. The real damage, was done at the service line. In set 1, I believe the Bison had approximately 10 aces. Set 2, 6 aces, and set 3, 7 aces.
So there's a little chance to get a kill when you get an ace served. So because there's the ball never comes back into your court.
That is correct. This is Reed Peterson and Donna Ellingson signing off for tonight's broadcast.